Subscribe to Drama YT and press the bell icon to get the latest videos first of the all. Hey guys, how are you? It's K2 and welcome back to Drama YT. In this very video, I'm gonna talk about my top 15 Chinese dramas which involve a rich guy falling for the poor girl. And as always, do check the description box for more information. Now give this video a like and do comment below which drama list you want to watch next. So let's get started. Number 15. Moonshine and Valentine. Guan Pipi is an amateur reporter. In spite of being beautiful and kind, she often finds herself alone in the world. Because of that, Guan Pipi feels abandoned and hopeless. What she doesn't realize is that she has been marked with an ancient curse that has been the cause of all the misfortune in her life. Helan Jingting is the Jade Master, a secretive cultural relic specialist whose face remains unseen to the public eye. Helan Jingting is practically alien to people, but no one knows just how true that statement is. The Jade Master is actually a deity from another realm. When Helan Jingting meets Guan Pipi, he becomes convinced that he can make her believe in love again. But for a man who lives his life in a solitude, it might be tough to save a woman suffering from a supernatural, millennia-old curse. Number 14. Use for my talent. Because of his incomplete family, Gu Renxi has a closed-up personality and misophobia. Xi Shuangxiao used to have a happy family, but later lost her mother in a car accident and became a slovenly person. The two became acquainted when Xi Shuangxiao becomes an employee in Gu Renxi's cleaning company. The two became closer as they get to know each other under each other's influence, then they begin to heal from their wounds. Number 13. Cambrian Period. Taning is an innocent, naive girl who after a failing acting career decides to start afresh to travel to Nanzanbu Island, which is in the south, and become a surrogate shopper. However, all is not what it seems. Due to the popularity of the island and the tax-free and visa-free policies in place there, it has attracted the attention of many criminal syndicates or gangs who are looking to invest on the island due to the prospect of making an insane amount of money. And the secret war between the gangs and the police is brewing there. By accident, Taning becomes embroiled in the war as well as meeting two different men who are on opposite sides of this war. Jianzi, who is a juvenile killer, and the handsome male police commissioner Li Yongzi. In the shadow of death, gangs, and a variety of cases involving trade in the black market, will Taning be able to pull through? Number 12. Girlfriend. When an extra gets hired to act like she has a crush on CEO, the pretend romance becomes all too real. When Xiaonuan has been trying to make ends meet in order to support the Huangmei opera troupe, resorting to acting gigs to earn money, she books an unusual job where she must pretend to have a crush on the handsome CEO Ye Feimo. She then becomes an actress in the business of CEO Ye Feimo earning. There she grows her career in acting and then finds love. Number 11. About Is Love. A love story between the president of a company who develops a severe case of OCD that prohibits him from interacting with the women and the one person that he is immune to. An incident from when he was 18 years old gravely affects the life of Wei Xing. Even though he has become a high-ranking corporate executive, he is unable to interact with the opposite sex, which is why he has been searching for a princess that can save him for years. 10 years later, because of a drunken encounter with an 18-year-old art student named Zhao Shi, Wei Xing discovers that he feels completely fine after meeting her. An agreement is formed between the two and a romance ensues. Number 10. You Are My Destiny. On board a cruise ship bound for the Bahamas, two people from separate worlds have a chance encounter, transforming them into one another's destiny. The mousy and unassertive admin assistant Chen Jiaxin meets the handsome, educated and charming Wang Shi, hired to a large conglomerate. Mistaken identities serve to complicate their impromptu one-night stand, which ensures further contact once back on land. Family pressure arises from the pregnancy that has Jiaxin agreeing to contract marriage with a divorce clause. The child once born will remain with Ce, who will marry the woman he loves, dancer and a long-time girlfriend, Shiana. Meddling and miscommunication lead to a tragic event. Heartbroken Jiaxin runs away from her feelings and Ce to Hungary, where her friend and art broker Dailan is headquartered. Over the following 3 years, she will establish herself as a potter thanks to the tutelage of a prominent mentor. Dylan is ever supportive and finds himself developing feelings for Jiaxin. Separation from Jiaxin finds Ce maturing into someone certain of desiring a family. Meanwhile, he must fend off all the advances of the delusional Lana who is plotting to get him back. Dylan remains steadfast in his quest to locate his long lost sister with whom he was separated as a child. Fate and a business deal will reunite Jiaxin and Ce in Hungary as their shared history and future possibilities converge. It's as if they have never been apart. Number 9. Please feel at ease, Mr. Ling. This is a story of how a rabbit, Guanxing, brings home a big bad wolf, Lingwei. Wednesday chances upon the hotshot executive after an accident. His injuries and the accident were the result of an ugly fight for succession at a powerful conglomerate. But none of that was evident initially. He first appeared stupid but slowly proved himself to be a genius. With two people so different from each other living together, what kind of relationship will they have? Number 8. Meteor Garden. Have you heard of the drama called Boys Over Flower starring Lee Min-ho? Exactly. This drama is the Chinese version of that fantastic drama. So of course, this drama is also one of my favorite dramas of all time. An ordinary girl is admitted to the most prestigious school in the country where she encounters F4, an exclusive group comprised of the four wealthiest and handsome most boys in the school, Dao Mingxi, Hua Zilei, Ximen, and Meizo. Sansa is a 18-year-old girl from a family that is barely able to make ends meet. Due to a turn of events, she gets accepted in a school that only accepts the upper class elites. She immediately clashes with her classmates, especially Dao Mingxi, who is a spoiled brat, arrogant, and a bully. She remains defiant even after becoming a target of a series of pranks intended to torment her. Just when she is about to give up, Hua Zilei always seems to show up to lend her a helping hand. Eventually, the four boys begin to acknowledge Sansa's unyielding personality that is like her namesake, which is that of a weed that can never be brought down. She also begins to see the good in the boys, which paves the way for friendship and eventually romance. Number 7. You Are So Sweet. A story that opens its doors to the Chinese dubbing industry for the first time and follows a rookie and a toxic boss. Xia Xiaoning is your average girl. She is not exceptionally pretty, nor she is highly educated. But by chance, Xiaoning, who is an aspiring voice actress, lands a job as Gu Chenyu's assistant. Gu Chenyu has a secret nobody knows. He is actually one of the best in the dubbing industry. Because Xi Xiaoning and Gu Chenyu are not made equal, their interactions are full of shenanigans. Just as Xi Xiaoning tries to gain a foothold in the workplace, she crosses paths with Shi Fei. After helping him chase away a dog, soon after domineering CEO Xia Fei also begins to pursue Xia Xiaoning. Meanwhile, Xia Xiaoning and Gu Chenyu have set aside their differences to grow closer. With two attractive suitors both falling head over heels for her, who will she choose in the end? Number 6. Dating in the kitchen. Working at the Zizing Hotel, Gu Shengnan was an underestimated commis inside the kitchen, but she was free to express herself through her food as she sharpened her skills as a chef. To make matters worse, an unfortunate misunderstandings land her on the wrong side of her soon-to-be the boss, the sharp-tongued CEO, Lu Xin. As a business prodigy, Lu Xin isn't afraid to make the tough decisions. Ready to condemn the Zizing Hotel, Lu Xin changes his mind after a happy accident brings one of the Singnan's dishes his way. A hardcore foodie, Lu Xin is impressed with Singnan's skill as a chef and readily recognizes her talent. Sharing a love of food, this unlikely pair begins to form an unexpected bond that leads them to a place neither of them have ever expected to be, and which is love. Number 5. Boss and Me. Big conglomerate president Feng Ting has a younger sister with a very rare blood type who needs a transfusion. He finds an employee at his company named Shui Shanshan and asks her for a blood donation. Afterwards, brother and sister are rather indebted to Sansan, but rather than using Feng Ting's typical method of paying her off, his sister suggests sending a nutritious packed lunches so Sansan can recover from the blood loss and to make the thank you more personal. Sansan loves to eat, and her enjoyment of the lunches, along with her general bright and sunny personality, slowly start melting Feng Ting's heart. Number 4. Because of You. Zhang Guoguo grew up in a wonton shop and is also the food delivery girl for the town. Although she did not receive high education, but she is loved by her neighborhood because of her enthusiastic and sincere personality. But what people don't know is that she is actually a famous embroidery workshop boss daughter, and an accident caused her to grow up in the small town. Guo Guo has a unique talent when it comes to embroidery. She is very grateful for Wang Yiyu for raising her, so she views Wang Yiyu's biological daughter Zhang Yuxin as her own family. On the road to pursuing their dreams, the two girls meet brothers Li Yunkai and Li Yunzi, and then what? The love blooms. Number 3. Lucky's First Love, or also known as The World Owes Me a First Love. A story about first love and romances from the perspective of three couples in their workplace. It follows an independent young woman brimming with potential who crosses paths with a black-bellied boss. Because of the prosperous meaning behind her name, Sing-Yun is recruited by Shaki to work at his gaming company. He is determined and headstrong, a son who refused to take over the family business and chose to make it on his own. In her journey from being a sketch artist to a game designer, she experiences many extremes and jumps many hurdles in dealing with her black-bellied boss. Their continuous bickering brings them closer, and the girl, who has never been in love before, finds that the last hurdle is actually love. Number 2. The Brightest Star in the Sky. Star Entertainment is the top entertainment agency in China. It was set up by a couple, Cheng Tianhao and Du Wanxing, who eventually get separated due to their different beliefs in managing the company. Yang Zhenzhen is an aspiring young girl with a passion for music. She joined Starry Sky Entertainment and was assigned as Zheng Boshu's assistant. Boshu is a popular idol who is arrogant and unruly. With the help of Zhenzhen, who helped him correct his flaws and unleash his potential, Boshu slowly transforms into a talented singer. In the process, Zhenzhen also gains experience and becomes a capable idol manager. At the same time, Du Wanxing is also grooming a singer, Yuzurui, who shapes up to become Boshu's biggest competitor yet. Number 1. Love Me If You Dare. Getting inside the head of a violent criminal is not easy, but Simon Bozinian, a brilliant criminal psychologist, has the ability to get into the minds of even the most mysterious and violent criminals. He was a professor at the University of Maryland and works as an analyst and advisor on the police department's most violent or difficult cases. With the help of his young assistant, Zeni Xinyao, Simon delves into the thought and intentions of the criminal mind. As the daughter of a veteran police investigator with a deep sense of justice, can Jenny find Simon open up emotionally as they work together to solve crimes? So that was it guys, the video ends here. I hope you have liked this video. If you have watched the video till here, give this video a like and subscribe to Drama YT. And yet you guys have not followed me on the Instagram handle, which is right in front of you. It is called DramaYT.K2. Follow me there as well. And I will see you later as always. Your K2. Love, peace and hugs. It's been a pleasure.
स्कूल के बस्ते पे ढूंढे तो मिल जाएगा एक नया आइडिया बनाया और के रोबोट को और संग है मियो को